Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we're going to bring out Shroud into Scotland 6. 4G, let's go. It's probably not a good Shroud board, but that is what we've been dealt. If Sands is starting, so definitely want to find a way to defend this. I think I'm supposed to G2 starting, right? G2. Gonna go top bottom. Just trying to refresh my memory on the spirits. Yeah, so G2, top bottom, fog closes in, and flowing. And this is going to give us a ton of positioning, and then ideally we'll draft, grow into my G3, and then go from there. Oh, right, and I can use this first. Probably want to go like this, and then I'll have enough damage with the fog closes in there. Okay. Mountain? Oof. So I push this down here, move presence here. I hate having to use the left innate as well as the fog closes in here. But I don't think there's any other way around it, right? I can do this, push the Dahan, and then I can do fog. And let's move this presence there, I think. And then this is where I do my 1 extra damage so I can at least kill the land. And this is where, like, gosh, if I was playing Stranded, I'd be able to isolate this. I'd have a dodge that Scotland 6. It'd be excellent. I have to G3 here because I need to start digging for, ideally, defense. Constant Currents is pretty solid here. And Aquifers is definitely something, though. Like I said, I was looking for a defend, but so Constant Currents allows me to easily push the invaders out of my G1. I like Aquifers because it does allow me to, well, one, it's on element. Wait, isn't air the most important for us? Yeah, I think we need air. Yep, we need the air. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I like Aquifers because I could use it as a way to start damaging my G2, but I mean, Constant Currents is just too strong, and we're playing a spirit that requires a lot of zeros. So we're going to grow into G1, move our presence into G3. We're going to play these 2 cards here. I'll have my Unnerving Paul. Probably gather like this. And this is also where it's like, man, it'd be so good if I could just, maybe I isolate my G1 instead, you know? Let's push that down. At least I stopped the city build there so I could easily defend it with a Unnerving Paul next turn. Overconfidence, dang, this is where I should have just believed. I would have been able to get the defend 5. Let's add that beast over here. Coordinated defense, Scotland 6. Let's see the pain, wetland. Probably go into the beast land here, into G2. And this is where we're probably taking 2 blight here on G8, followed by 2 blight on G2. Yep. And I think we reclaim. Just digging for answers. Well, that is what we like to call an answer. So that's called a trade, which is 100% what I'm going to pick here, as it is a way for me to deal with my G2 very nicely. Constant Currents, I can use that thresholded, pull everything into my G2. Yes, this is very good. So we do call to trade for sure. We're a weak spirit. We can't afford to play a fair game. So this turn, we use strong Constant Currents to push the town out of G1 into G2, as well as the Dahan. And then we can call to trade next turn, allowing us to gather the town out of G4, or maybe I'll gather a town out of either G1 or G3. I think with call to trade, I think we might have won the game. So I think I have some options here. I could do Fog Closes In. I have to play a water card, which is, there's plenty of those. I think we just do Dissolving Vapors here. I can't get the left innate because I'm not playing an air card with Constant Currents. But I think this is pretty powerful, right? Because like next turn we can G2 play, and then ideally I'd like to take a turn off. I just hope it's not mountains. Well, I guess mountains back to back. I think it's okay. Dissolving Vapors, we set that up to damage and start getting extra fear on G2. Yeah, I kind of like this. Oh, but it does damage the Dahan there. I guess I can use the right innates. Yeah, this is okay. Go here. Push the Dahan as well. Why is it allowing me? Oh, it's because I should have chosen my G1 instead. Gather a presence. I don't think I want to. Can gather Dahan. Oh, right, the Dahan has to be pushed. So we push out of here. We pick this land. Finish gathering. There we go. We can move you to there. You to here. I hate moving both of these Dahan out of that mountain. I think that's okay there. Beast damage. That could be pretty good for us. Let's put one extra Dahan on G3 because 3 Dahan clears a town city. Is it mountain? It is mountain. I had a feeling it would be. Dang. I guess we go town over here into the jungle. So this is good. So what we could dissolving vapors here, moving a presence like this, and then now because of that beast damage, I can start milking that. And then I have this where I could push it up to 1 Dahan. And ooh, am I not able to? I see. I could do this, gathering that presence. Because now I get an extra energy because I have 3 blighted. And this is where it's like I can call to trade, pulling the town out of my G4, stopping this blight, but then this is going to build up, and that scares me. I think I'm actually just supposed to G2 here, and I could defend this instead. Yeah, I like this. And it lets me get to 3 plays, which is, well, not the best, but I probably should have pinged the city now that I'm thinking about this more. Go presence there, presence here, move presence like this, call to trade, unnerving Paul, and then we use the fog closes in because that's going to do a lot of extra damage that we could set up nicely. And we can do call to trade here, gathering this presence like this. Do not gather, but we do gather this town. And then we need to unnerving Paul here, gathering a presence like this into G5, defend, that gives me defend 2, and then I have my innates to deal with next turn. And then I'm not at 4 plays yet, which is very unfortunate, but well, I have my 2 sacred sites, which is also very unfortunate because I do not have energy or fire cards because I'm Shroud. So this is absolutely devastating for us. We're just going to lose 2 presence off of this card. Or I lose a single blight off the blight card. I don't think I've ever picked top on this card ever, but I'm going to today. And that's because the choice is either 1 blight or I lose 2 presence. And I would rather just take a single blight here instead. And I moved presence out of this land because I had to get the defend 2 here, and now I don't get my free miner, which is also very sad. So push 2 from an inland land. Okay. Guess we'll go you to this beast here. This is going to get very scary. The stage 3 here is going to be very rough. That builds. Okay, there's Scotland 6. What is it? Mountain Sand. It could have been worse, I guess. Well, that's actually a pretty bad one, though, right? Because now you have a situation where I'm threatening the city LC. So push that down here, because now I can call to trade that land. At least buys me a little bit of time. I guess I have the max leftinate as well. This is where stranded is just so important, right? Like, I really need to be able to, like, isolate lands to stop the scout in 6. I just don't have the action eco. I mean, what I could do here is something like leftinate here. Kills everything there. I could then do the fog closes in here. Moving presence, and this is going to do 4 damage, so I can go damage, 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 damage. Pushing the Dahan into G1. And the idea behind this is I'm trying to counterattack here, and then, I mean, it's not good. I mean, it could be... yeah. I mean, I have to reclaim. Have to get a minor. Well, Confounding Miss is a very good hit here, so the game is just kind of working out for us, so I'm not going to complain. This is a tough matchup without the isolates, but yeah, Confounding is everything we need. Because I could defend 4 here. I called a trade here on G8. And then, oh, and you know what? I probably should have not have killed the town on G5. That's probably my mistake, but we'll live. And then I think I do, if I do an air card, I upgrade my left innate. I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather use constant currents here and then moving this presence there. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is because I want to be able to, I'd rather get the fast town push just to play around like Dahan don't participate. Like I want to guarantee clear out my my G1 here. So, and I can push stuff into here, finish gathering, and let's just push that town out. Yep. Could move Dahan in, and that's fine. And then call to trade here. Do not gather, and then we gather the town out. That looks pretty good. Cities rise. That's fine. That land just has infinite cities. Guess we could push this town out as well into here. Khan defend. Sure, that's the coast turn. It's obviously still an issue. We're getting so lucky this game, but this is rough. Because like now I still have to gather. I still have to call to trade this land, and then I have to defend my 2 coastals, and it's like I have a defend for 1, but I have the other defend here, so I'm probably just chancing one of the lands, but I don't think there's any other choice we have here. Let's do the 1 damage. We'll move this presence here, and we'll ping you, and then push to Han. Probably do this. And we definitely G2 because we need to get to that reclaim 1, and the 4 plays is just too juicy. Like this, and then we play our 4 cards. Oh, actually, just kidding. We need to get called a trade here. So we're probably not playing Dissolving, right? Yeah, no, we're not playing Dissolving, but we do have this left innate max, which is very, very nice. And we're chancing either G3 or G1. We did use up a couple Dahan defense with Cities Rise and Overconfidence. So, yeah, that's kind of sad. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's really nothing we can do at this point. And then the idea is we can call to trade G2, and then we can defend both the G1 and G3. So, yep, I like where everything is. I hate that I have to call to trade here and pull that town out of that land. Very sad news. It's a forced town gather, but now I'm going to be generating a little bit less energy, but that's what it is. Defend here. Flowing here. So now when I lose those presents, they can be pushed. Sure, civic engagement, so that means they get extra damage. And we get to kill a town. Let's see if we get saved. Does not look like it with that first card. Next one, that does do it. So we are saved by that fear card. That saved, they build. They Scotland 6, they do all of their builds again. And then there's the Sands follow-up. We got to escalate, we'll do it to a Beastland. There we go. And I'll probably just call to trade that town out. Nice. So, I mean, the stars have aligned this game. It's been very, very, very pleasant. I am enjoying this Shroud game, that's for sure. Let's do... Because we defend this, call to trade this. So let's first use this right innate here. Gather a presence. No. Push this to Han here. Sure. And that's defended. Gathering that town out. So now the next step is the fog close. We want to clear up this mountain here. So the fog closes in here. Gathering that presence. 3 damage. Alternatively, I could weaken some of these other lands, but I don't think so. One, two, three. Oh, right, that's the other issue. I need to get a presence into that land. Gathering that town out. What if I did this? If I can go, when I use this push, and gather a presence here. Yeah, that's probably what we do. And then I can fog closes in here, gather a presence. Yep. Like this, and then we probably use this innate as well there. So 1 damage. Oh, I probably should do it. 1 damage. Cool, so that's 1, 2, 3, still getting the fear. Call to trade there, defend. I mean, I guess another minor. Cycles, okay. I mean, it's Sun Moon. I could just go Carapace Land, it's another defend. No, I have to play Call to Trade. We're going to play both of our defense. And I guess we play this card. Flowing's not good. I mean, maybe we just do Flowing. And then we have Carapace land nicely for G3, and then we can honestly probably have to G3 bottom, I guess. We're drafting there's so many 1 costs. That's why our energy eco has been so fragile this game. We really need to start clearing up the invaders. There's not many turns left because we're hitting stage 3 and the coast is about to get really problematic. I could, instead of playing both the defense, I could play Constant Currents instead, but nah, I think I have to do these cards. Yep, okay, we just do this. So defend 4, defend, call to trade, gathering the town, and then we'll do Flowing here. And we'll have the left innates, and then we can do a ton of damage next turn, possibly. Oh, Rising Interest. So, I mean, we definitely pay for this, because it's free, and it's a free fear card, but it might mean we might take some extra blight. Adding a Wilds to a land with Dahan. We'll throw it over here to the mountain. Move 3 health. Let's get rid of that. Sure. And we'll remove this guy. Probably should have not removed that, but it is what it is. We'll live. Oh man, there it all is. We definitely could defend here on G3. I mean, gosh, board G is so awkward. I mean, I guess I... Okay, so we definitely defend G3. It's like both of our cards cost energy. It's like we're so poor. I mean, if I G2 top, I only can play, I guess, both the Fog Closes In, Carapace Land, Constant Currents. Oh, I guess we are just like about to fear out though here, aren't we? Yeah, we're just so close to fearing the game out anyway. Yep. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we should just do it here. Yeah, so much fear. So here we grab Flowing. And we probably go with another draft as well. We just grab Gift of Power. Place our presence here. Now we're at 5 plays. And we just play all of our zeros. I could even play Dissolving, which is what I'll probably do instead of Currents. And I have Carapace Land here. Defend 6. And then we have Flowing again, just for the fear. Yep. Titan Communities is kind of funny. I'm not going to be able to kill anything. Of course, it would be this turn. Probably the most important turn of the game. Oh, messed that up. Well, at least it doesn't matter. I can just remove this. I should have added that Dahan over here to land 3. Okay, they build. Oh, they don't build. They skip the build. Well, that's really good for us. But yeah, here we just demolish, right? We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we just win here. And then we can do this here. Solving Vapors. Power card. We'll grab Spur. And this is where we just reclaim 1, and we can grab... Actually, we should... We're 1 fear off? Yeah, so just... Anything we do here does not matter. We just need to play our 1 fear card. GG. Nice try, Scotland, but I am too lucky for you. Yeah, I mean, Call to Trade. Just incredible card in the matchup, as shown. I think this is actually a pretty tough matchup for Shroud, especially if things don't go your way. Luckily, Land 2 didn't come up for a while this game. Did get Call to Trade, did get Confounding Mists. Events were, I think, not terrible for us. Like, Sacred Sites hurt a little bit, but everything else I thought was very reasonable.